take, starting on Julie. I think she's got determination. I hope her personality works better with the ladies than she's predicting in her own bio. Because I think when she clings to the guys, plus her physicality, her strength as a firefighter, I think it's going to make her a threat to the weaker women. And unless she's got a strong alliance to hold on to, it's going to hurt her.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, I think firefighters usually do pretty good on this show. Older women do pretty good on this show. Older women firefighters, I don't think she's got a chance really. I think the women are gonna not like her. She's gonna seem bossy. She's gonna be seen pushy. She's gonna seem like a guy, and that's what guys like. So I think she's gonna gravitate to the guys. But again, I think they're not gonna want to put up with her. I think she'll do well.
Long figure.
Yeah, I think she's gonna do pretty good in the challenges and stuff. But I don't know what her strategy is gonna be. But again, I think she's going to be a pawn for them. I think they'll use her as a voting pawn and then get rid of her when they can.
Yeah. And for Krista, I'll be impressed if she can prove me wrong. My early impression, based off what I've seen so far, she may actually be Natalie White the return. She reads coattail riding fluff. She's here for eye candy. I'll be impressed if she brings more to it than that. And maybe we get lucky. Russell changes his game up and really sees her as Natalie White #2 and gets a little payback.
Yeah, she's a pretty girl. She doesn't seem like a prude, though. I mean, I think she can handle it out there, but I don't know what her social game's going to be. But in this contest, her fellow contestants are her judges, so I think it's going to be something a little different than she's used to. And again, her sense of I got it coming because I paid my dues, I think, is going to bite her in the butt. But we'll see. I think she can handle it, but I don't think she will.
Christina, I think definitely one of the stronger women in the lineup. I originally lumped her in, right along with Francesca. If she can keep her head down and not scare off the weaker women and get into alliance, I think she could be a really good, strong, powerful player. She had good intelligence. Looks like she had good physical strength. But of course, she got herself in a little trouble there.
She did. She sided with a few people, Francesca and Philip right off the bat, and it I think it bit her in the butt early. She singled herself out from the other main group, and I think it's going to be hard to get back in. I do think she's smart. I think she's shown some good gameplay so far. She's got some life experiences, which I think helped her deal with some of this, but it put her behind the 8 ball right off the bat. I think dealing with Philip and Francesca, and unless she globs onto somebody else, I think they're going to dump her pretty quick.
I think she's probably one of the most intelligent people in the game, of course, because she's agreed with my strategy, which is get rid of Robin Russell ASAP, because they change the game up too much. They make the game about them. And these people want a legitimate chance to have their own Survivor experience. You need to get rid of them.
Matt, pre-med student. Smart, young. I think he lacks some interaction skills. I think he's counting on his good looks to get him through in his blonde image, but if he doesn't come up with something on his own, show some power, I think they're going to dump him fast.
Yeah. Didn't he just win season 21?
I think.
He looked just like Fabio. I think, if he can pull off the dumb blonde guy, yeah, great. Work for Fabio. They're willing to let you slide. Problem is, Fabio didn't have to try hard to pull it off. It wasn't a real stretch from who he already is. I mean, kid just got arrested for skateboarding in Santa Monica, where it's illegal to do so while high. Not too bright when you're a $1 million winner.
Yeah, I don't think I think they're going to see through that dumb blonde image, and they're going to, like I said, Fabio didn't get there on his own accord.
Yeah,
that was
he
by somebody else.
That.
So
Matt here might be the sleeper intellect in the game. We shall see.
Mike, the ex-Marine, seems like a nice, smart, likable guy. Seems to know the game well. His honor plan might come back to get him. He wants to play the honor integrity role. It's a good strategy. It just usually doesn't get you to the end. People see through that. In this game, you have to do some things that are a little honor and integrity challenged. And if he's not willing to do that, I think it's going to hurt him. If he is willing to do that, if he can put a little bit of that aside, I think he could win it. I think he's smart enough to do it. He's likable. Yeah. He's the all-around package. Physicality, leadership, likability.
The ladies are going to like him. I think he's going to be a natural leader. I call him Captain America. I mean, the dude's a freaking hero. So he's going to be a huge threat. And the problem is he's on a tribe with Russell. Russell always goes head-on against the other alpha dogs. Unless he can either get rid of Russell or get in with Russell, it's going to be a head-to-head and somebody's going to fall. And unfortunately, the odds are in Russell's favor.
I don't think he's going to hide behind his honor, though, like Coach Wade. I don't think he's going to let it bury him. That strategy doesn't work, and I think he's smart enough to see that.
Yeah,
so.
that's the killer there. You try to coach Wade, Russell, Rupert. Our names kill me. You try to coach Wade or Rupert your way through the game. That's great. You can get as far as the other people who are willing to cut your throat. We'll let you. But that's as far. Top 4, best you can do.
Natalie, what do you think of Natalie?
Natalie White again. Wow, even with the name. Her bio says she's never quit anything. Of course she's never quit anything. She's never done anything. She's too young to have quit anything. She's just like cannon fodder Barbie. She's on this show for eye candy. I really hope she can play because I hate watching coattailers, people who are just worthless, and she really seems like another one.
Yeah, she's young. She's really young. I don't think she says that she's not going to play naive. I don't think she's playing. I think she is naive. And just because you don't plan to be naive doesn't mean that you won't be naive. Going out for coffee there? Or?
Yes, I was actually.
She may get along well with her tribe. She's a professional dancer. Now, if that is not involving something with a pole and a stage, and she probably gets along well with her co-workers and has some skills with some interaction. But yeah, I mean that's a tough thing to do, and it takes a lot of skill and knowledge to do that. But again, her life experiences, I don't think is going to give her the ability to make the decisions she's going to need to make in this game to win it.
Yeah, she's in a battle of wits and she's unarmed. Philip, my initial impression of this guy, his private interviews, his bio interview, the guy looked like a razor blade. Unfortunately, he's the kind of razor blade that looks like he just cut his own throat. I mean, yeah, he seemed charming. He seemed